Got it. All right, so here we go. Silver versus PorkskinJim.
Is this real game or button warmers? Oh, this appears to be real game.
It appears to be real enough. All right, so I know Silver has played Pikachu in pools before, so I'm going to guess that's him.
It must be. I feel like Pikachu is like, it's a good character to mess around with, but at some point it's like, why not just play Fox, you know?
Sometimes you like a challenge. And also Pikachu, if nothing else, has like...
Oh, that is unfortunate for our friend Silver here.
So I was about to talk about how Pikachu's recovery is really interesting and also like kind of simple to get back, but it's not as simple to get back when you do that.
It's true. Indeed, when you do self-destruct, it does make it difficult to return to the stage.
Yes, indeed. Wow, you're already a pro at this.
You can see how strong Pikachu's up smash is because it killed Falcon off the top of the screen.
At 130-ish.
Ish.
All right, the Falcon Classic. You jump back to stage with a knee. Nobody will ever suspect.
Ooh, I was totally concerned that Pikachu would die to the ledge hog there.
I guess that was a misinput on a full hop knee.
That's true. So Pikachu, how does that? Is he able to like ledge stall for a bit using? Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yes, I believe that Pikachu is like capable of doing an invincible ledge stall with his up B. Like it just drop down and up B right back to it. Like same way as Fox.
Okay.
Where Fox like drops down and immediately up Bs and he just snaps the ledge.
Now, is there any way to punish Fox when he does that during like the charging animation of the Firefox?
If he's doing it perfectly, he's invincible the entire time.
That's a very Fox thing, where if you do it perfectly, you just kind of win.
Yeah, but it's also a question of how easy it is to do it perfectly. And the answer is it's not.
Now, would you say that if a character is the best at the highest level of play, that they are definitively the best character in the game?
I would say that the best character in the game is the character that is the best if people are playing at like peak human capability. Like the way I think of a tier list, the way I think of like any matchup is like, let's say Marth Falcon, to make that up. The way I think of how I would consider Marth Falcon is if Armada played Marth for 5 years versus Armada's Falcon, if Armada played Falcon for 5 years, who would win and why?
I see.
Because Armada is like the only person I trust to always have his execution right. Alternatively, Leffen.
So if he's working on his execution, are we taking into account how good he is at Yoshi?
Yoshi is, even at like peak human capabilities, Yoshi's a hard time. That was a win for Pikachu.
Okay.
Which I believe is Silver. Cameron, are you Pikachu? Yeah. So that's a win for Silver.
All right, so it looks like Silver takes game one with his Pikachu. So PorkskinJim is going to switch to his Lavender Fox.
The Lavender Fox?
The Lavender Fox. I do believe that Lavender Fox does have distinct competitive advantages over other foxes such as Green Fox and Fraud Orange Fox.
Well, I'm not sure I can agree with that, as Green Fox is clearly the top tier fox. I can say that I do agree with the fact that the fox is orange and not red.
I, for one, do not agree with that because Green Fox has that horrible clashing with the red boots, and I personally am not a fan of that.
I mean, every time I play Fox, it's like Christmas.
You're just giving your opponent free wins.
Ow.
We're just going to let that
I'm gonna need some burn.
We're just going to get that one sit for a bit. Now, back to the match. We have this... Ooh, PorkskinJim dies due to a failed wave dash, I think.
No. What happened there was... Well, I think he was trying to L cancel when he was coming down with an aerial. However, Pikachu's up B, or up air, is the weirdest move in the game, and just sent him due right. So he no longer hit the ground. He just pressed the L button and air dodged off to his death.
Is it truly weirder than something like Dr. Mario's neutral air, though? If it essentially works backwards. Ooh, Pikachu Thunder. Normally not a good move in Melee.
Well, it's a pretty solid move if you ever get, like, juggle combos.
I see.
Like, if you ever have him pinned down to a certain spot in, like, the x-axis of the screen, if you will, then it works.
I, for one, love seeing these unique characters in Melee, though. I feel like a lot of the potential of Melee is in the mid-tiers, but, you know, a lot of them are just not worth playing, you know?
Yeah. So, Morgan, thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Melee?
So I feel like Melee... The problem with Melee at the highest level is that it's inherently not interesting because one of 6 people is going to win every tournament, and actually 5. I don't think PPMD is ever going to come back, really.
But you see, the thing is, like, even if those same players are winning, I still enjoy watching them, so I don't really mind. And also, I still don't know what's going to happen at a local, and locals are where Melee is exciting to me.
I mean, that does indeed make sense.
Like, I'm not playing at majors. I'm playing at We Tech Those 11 for the Nintendo GameCube.
We Tech Those 11. Now, where could I find out about such a tournament? And tell me about the We Tech Those tournament series.
Well, the We Tech Those tournament series is a tournament series that got started by 2 really cool dudes from Georgia Tech.
Oh, would that be Tao and Pope Cheetos the 14th?
Yes, it would be, in fact.
For those who are just tuning in, welcome to We Tech Those 11, hosted by Pope Cheetos the 14th and Joshua Tao Netter.
No one does it better, they say.
Silver takes it 2-0.